Good afternoon, you crazy subscribers. This is Gregsynthbootlegs, and this is kind of a wild card video because this originally was not on the schedule until I'd say about last week or so. Um, it's a nice Saturday afternoon here. Happy anniversary to Hamburg '82, one of the most underrated Queen shows of the European Hot Space Tour. I highly recommend everybody take a look at that show. There's some really good performances of songs. Somebody Love is very good. The Borap is good. Um, Dragon Attack, Now I'm Here. It's basically it's one of those shows where you gotta listen to it. It's very underrated and about as good as the UK shows from a little later in the tour. Um, and then let's see what else. I still have the vlog that's going to appear in about 2 days. I have so many questions that if I were to go through all of the users and questions listed, I'd be here for about 2 hours or so reading them. And hopefully it's not a 2 hour video. Otherwise, I don't think I'd be able to speak for a long time if I had to do 2 hours of questions. But I'll see what I can do. So that should be a very fun vlog. What else? There is going to be a Queen upload on the channel in the next couple days. I'll probably put that up before the before the vlog. It's going to be the audience source for Milton Keynes. I know I was requested to do that quite a bit. Had to go through it. I wanted to listen to it to kind of refresh my memory and look at some stuff, and some of the songs are running a little off in terms of speed. I think it was too fast or something, but I fixed it and it should be on the channel within a couple days. So that's pretty much kind of like the current events. I've been hanging around doing my own thing for a while, trying to bide time, waiting for the right moment to do some show stuff because, as you know, there's hardly anything left. Hopefully we get some newer stuff, or at least some upgrades, because that'd be cool. And brand new show can everyone loves new uploads no matter what. It's like we can find a show from like a tour, like say the Japan Japan '79, where musically it's great, vocally Fred's not in the best voice, but if a new show came out from there, everybody would love it because it's something new, and it's always good to get new stuff. I just hope new stuff appears this year. I have a crystal ball over there by my computer desk, and it tells me that this year is going to be a very good year. Can't say much else. Let's see here. Yeah, over the last, I'd say about month, a little over a month or so, I've been doing some different stuff outside of the Queen channel. One of the things is the Elton John stuff. I transfer tapes. I'm on the Gregson Wizard channel. That's because there's so many shows that are being released and transferred that I spend a lot of my time doing that, and it's fun to do that. If you're not subscribed there, and if you're a fan of Elton John and his live shows, give my Elton John channel a look. Maybe you'll find a show you like, and I take requests. I'll put a link down in the description there. So that's one of the things I've been doing, for a long time. Actually, I've been doing that since 2012. But in recent weeks, I've got a big box of tapes, and I've been having some fun transferring those and inviting people on Skype to listen to the raw transfers. And it's fun listening to brand new shows or uncirculated shows, and you don't know what you're gonna get. So that's what I love about doing that. But enough about the small talk. This video is this is going to be kind of a little bit different from the norm. It's going to be more on the kind of like the side of the vlog stuff, although it's not really a vlog. It's more of a a one-off wildcard video. As you know, I got a Facebook. I know people on this channel are on my Facebook, and I message them all the time. They're in the Queen group, and I've been doing kind of non-upload work for a long time. You know, I want to get in more contact with the subscribers, just talk to people because you know I just don't want to upload stuff and then just you know bugger off somewhere and you know not doing anything and not keeping contact because I think the worst thing you can do is you know ignore your audience and you know not talk to people who follow your videos. So I've been focusing a lot more on that, especially in recent months. I'd say in the last month or I'd say a month and week or so. I'll have to really think, but it's been over a month. You know, by chance, you know, I've had you know somebody emailed me, and it was related to the vlog. They asked me a bunch of questions. Loved them. They were great questions, and you know this person did it a few times where they sent me a whole email list of questions. It was like 10, 12, 13 questions depending on the episode, and you know this person got in contact with me first by email, but by Facebook, and I'm like okay, you know Queen fans, we all should talk to each other. And you know, if someone wants to talk to me, I'll make some time out of my day to talk. So I added this person on Facebook, and you know, we were just talking about you know general Queen topics, live shows, favorite albums, just general, casual, non-important talk. And this person went to a Queen tribute show, and did some video work. And I'm like, oh, cool. And you know, then I asked, oh, do you have a YouTube channel? I'll subscribe to the channel and you know follow you and stuff. And the person was like, no, I don't have a channel, but you know this other person who I know does, and he'll upload the you know videos. I'm like, oh, okay. Can you give me the name and stuff? I'm like, okay. They're like, okay. So I get the name. I see the channel. I'm like, okay, I recognize that channel because this person what has been commenting on my videos for quite a few months, and I liked what he had to say on pretty much all the comments I have seen him write. It's like he's got a mind of his own, and you know I like that. You know, don't. It's like I always ask people that you know don't replicate what I have to say, otherwise it'll be boring. You know, we can't have you know 3,000 plus subscribers all saying Japan 79 sucks or has the worst vocals because you know we gotta have different you know takes on these shows. It makes it more interesting and it's good for discussions and stuff. But you know I got in contact with this person and then the person I was talking to in the email, I'm like, I've seen this guy's comments. You know I like his comments and then I said, does he have a Skype? Because if I see people who, you know, write cool stuff and, you know, it's conversation are cool, you know, I'll if they got a Skype, I'll talk to them on there because I always think that voice is better than text because, you know, text is just one thing. It's you don't know what people are feeling. It's just one. It's not diverse, but with voice and speech and stuff, it's very diverse. And I always prefer speech any day compared to text. So, you know, gave me the Skype info. I added this person on Skype, and let's just say it's been a really fun ride. You know, people will make the analogy, oh, it's like a roller coaster ride. You know, it goes up and down. But the thing is, that implies that you know it's mixed bag. You know, there's some highs, there's some lows, there's stuff that's not good, there's stuff that's really good. But you know, it's kind of like a never-ending thrill ride. Is kind of like what I'll say. It's always positive. It's always fun. It's cool. This person, I have never met anybody like this guy before. You know, I've talked to a lot of people over you know the last several years, whether it be Facebook or YouTube. I started doing the Queen Live stuff, you know, just before I was going to turn 20. I'm now 25. I'm feeling every bit of it. You know, physically, yes, I'm not as, say, I'm not physically as, say, energetic or fast as I was, but up here the mind is strong, and it's stronger now. So, you know, it's a trade-off. Plus, I like myself better now than I was 5 years ago. But yeah, I've been doing this Queen stuff for five years, and it's been an amazing ride. Having to talk to all these cool people, uploading videos, and I dread the day where I won't be able to do anything anymore, whether it be upload projects or do Queen stuff, or physically can't do it anymore because of something on my end. But there I'll have someone probably take over in the future if anything like that happens. It's always good to have a backup plan and stuff like that. Um, but back to this person I got in contact with. You know the you know it's not every day you meet somebody who is very like very how should I say this, like somebody that can really change the perspective on the way you think and life, for example. Up before, I'd say about a month. Although I was starting to I'd say slow down and cool off a little bit. For a long time, I was always the person who I wanted to be the best at what I was doing. I wanted to be the Queen live concert uploader. I wanted to be the best at it. I wanted to get the most subscribers and the most views. I wanted to, you know, I wanted to be number one, and that was my mentality back in the day. But now it's not really that important anymore. I had a great run, and I still cherish everything that's been going on. I still love the fact that there's over 3,000 people that are loving the videos and all the shows and everything, and I thank everybody for doing that. And I have a lot of views, quite a few, a few million views. I think it was like 4 million or something to that effect. But it's not really the numbers that count, really. It's more about, at least for me nowadays, it's about really just getting to know your subscribers and being more personal with your fan base. Because I think the absolute worst thing somebody who has a following or a fan base or subscribers or anything similar like that is to turn your back or ignore the people who follow your stuff. I think that's really bad. And I do it all. I do it all for free. I do not. There is absolutely no monetary value involved. I would not take any money to do this work because I think it's a little bit morally wrong, because none of the stuff I'm doing is my own stuff. I didn't write this material. I mean, I'm the only thing original about it is the description. I would not take credit for any of this work whatsoever. So the only thing I do, I just take time to do it, and I think it's great. But now as I'm getting older, I've come to realize it's not about me, and it's not about me trying to be the best at things. It's now more about kind of sort of slowing down, settling down a bit, and really becoming more personable. I've always had a close relationship with some subscribers that I've talked to for years on Skype and stuff, and a few of them I have met in person, and it's absolutely wonderful to meet them in person. There's a few off the top of my head that I've known for 4 or 5 years and seen in person, and we struck up this irreplaceable, unbreakable bond, friendship thing. That it can't be broken unless Japan '79 gets in there and ruins everything. But that's the kind of stuff I like to do. It's like the power of music did that. But about this one specific person I'm referring to, he is probably one of the most amazing people that I have ever met and talked to. Now, I've never seen him in person. I've seen him, voice chat, video chat. Yes, we've maintained contact for a little bit, but I have never met this guy in person, and I would like to. It's like, it's one of those rare things where like somebody out of the blue just appears, and then all of a sudden it strikes the right chord. It's like this guy has probably one of the best personalities that I have ever seen ever. I mean, always upbeat, always positive, makes me laugh all the time. He teases me playfully about stuff, and it's that really cool like friend relationship thing where you can just joke around, have fun, and not worry about anything serious. And we've talked a lot. We've done fairly you know benign subjects such as talking about music and stuff. We've talked about more serious subjects like life, and basically we go through a bunch of random topics. We've talked like all about a lot of stuff, and it's like I've had these voice chats for like hours. I mean, some have lasted as little as an hour, which is one of the shortest ones is like an hour. I've had ones that were like 5 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. Oh man, by the end of that, I had to get vocal surgery because it's like I destroyed my voice talking. But it's like, but it was definitely worth it. One, it's like that this guy came at a time in my life where I needed somebody from like somebody from outside the normal circle, and someone from outside my general life to really come in and like make me look at things differently. I took a lot of things for granted. I would complain about very little minute things, and it was just it was just stupid stuff. Nowadays, I look at myself and I'm like, you're lucky that you're around. You're lucky to be alive after some of the things you've done. Because yeah, I have done things that I'm not exactly proud of, or weren't the most healthy for me. But I've been trying to work on that. But it's like everybody needs people in their life, whether it be a small circle or one person. Everybody needs like a support group of really dedicated, loving people. It could be friends, family, but it's always good to have a small circle of people that you can just go to and you can talk about anything, and not worry about being judged, and you can bring up personal or controversial topics without fear of being alienated from people, because I think it's always good to have two, three, four, five, maybe six people that in a little circle that you can just talk about anything, and you can just if you're having a bad day, go to them, rant to them. If you had a bad day, if you're upset, just talk to them, because chances are by the end of the conversation, it's really guaranteed to make you feel at least a little bit better. That's what I'll say. And this person, you know, you know, we have our similarities in terms of the way we think and in music and stuff. We also have our differences in terms of stuff, but it that's just what makes it great. If there was a clone of me, then the world would be boring. But this person is just so unique, different, amazing, wonderful, you name it. That I am so lucky to have met him. And it's you just have you can't take anything for granted. Even the littlest things, the littlest simplest things, for some people can be, oh, I can't even think about it. But other times it can be, may need help to do some simple things, and there's nothing wrong with asking for help. It's not a sign of weakness. It's not a sign of being inferior to anybody else. I need help all the time. And yes, I've asked for help on my projects. I've asked for other people's input on stuff. I can't do things alone. And it's always good to have somebody that's there to like look at your stuff and say, oh, well, you need to do this better, or work on this part, or I think you can do better if you did this way. You know, have some ideas and constructive criticism and stuff like that. It's always good to have somebody to give you honest feedback, even if you know, and you know, a lot of people are like, oh, well, your closest friends are afraid to say what they really mean. But the thing is, if they're honest with you, they'll tell you no matter what, because it's better to get the honest truth if something isn't working right than to get a lie, because otherwise it'd make it a lot worse. So, you know, and you know, I've talked with this guy a lot, and it's, you know, it's like I don't think I'll ever meet someone as, you know, as amazing as he is. And you know, I said to him that, you know, he is probably one of the best people that I've met in quite a few years, and you know, I will stand by that until the day that, you know, the hat falls off of my head, and my eyes roll back in my head, and you know, I'm not physically able to go on the computer and rant about how much I hate the Works tour or something like that. So I will stick by whatever I say, and I won't change my mind about that. And yes, and you know, that guy deserves a lot of credit and a lot of thanks. You know, for me, for helping kind of get my thoughts more in order and a new perspective on life, and kind of more of a getting the train back on the tracks correctly. You know, because there's been times where you know, I've been threatening to kind of sort of, you know, derail, or you know, there's been times where, you know, I've not been in the best state of mind or physical shape, but you know, I've plowed on through. But you know, it's I gotta stop taking risks like that, and I got to I'm 25. You know, a quarter of my life is gone already, and you know, I want to be around for at least a little bit longer, because I don't think I'm ready yet to, you know, pack in the towel. I think everybody can stand a few more years of me being on YouTube and shows and stuff. So you know, I just gotta make sure that you know, I gotta make sure that everything's okay on my end, and that, you know, I'm happy and, you know, healthy, and you know, so far, you know, I've been getting myself, you know, in better shape. I haven't felt, you know, this good in a while, and haven't felt this happy in a while. 2005, excuse me, yeah, I'm 10 years off, and I haven't even. Here's the thing, that I've never touched any, you know, no drinks or caffeine. So I'm doing this video completely clear-headed. So yeah, I screwed up a date, big deal. So we'll keep that in. But yeah, 2015 is so far has been a great year, and I think the second half is going to be even better than the first half. So hopefully this year just stays great, and I'm looking forward to, you know, the rest of this year and what I can offer on the channel, and the subscribers and everybody who, you know, I love in my life, whether it be friends or family, you name it. It's, you know, I'm looking forward to this year, and so if you're still watching at the end of this video, thank you for dealing with me, and I will see you in the next couple days with Queen uploads and a vlog episode.